Boomer thinks New England's going to win the game. Not only handicap the game because I don't want people to be bored with it, but from a guy who played against them, did you think of them as a Super Bowl caliber team? At least the first time you played them, because the last time was the end of the season.
Well, any team in the division, I mean, listen, we've had our fair share of battles with Atlanta. I mean, these have all been one-possession games. Seriously, ever since Matt Ryan's been there, I feel like 90% of our games with these guys come down to the final possession, regardless of the team's records. I think we felt like we were that team earlier this year, not the Falcons. And yet, there's not a team that's played better than these guys over the last 6 weeks of the season. They're scoring 40 points a game.
Right.
Their defense is playing very well. I think they're playing very complementary to one another, which is important.
You went through it. I wonder, when you're going on all cylinders, I guess for both you guys, we'll start with Drew since I talk to you all the time. Does the bye week help or hurt? Would you, like when you guys are just killing it and everything's working, would you have rather played the very next Sunday after the championship game, or does the week off have an impact?
No, listen, when you're hot, you want to keep rolling.
Sure,
yeah, for sure. But I think you also understand that, man, that extra time, let's take advantage of this. Let's, get some guys healed up. It's a long season, and give us a little extra time to game plan and really, hone in on how we're going to attack the next opponent.
Drew Brees is with us, and you have a 3-1 record against Belichick and his New England Patriots. What is Matt Ryan going to face, you think, with this defense now and try to somehow keep this thing going for himself?
Listen, that is a well-oiled machine.
Yes, it is.
the Patriots. They do everything so sound, and there's such a rhyme and a reason to everything that they're doing and how they game plan for each opponent. And I think that's the most amazing thing is from week to week, as you watch their film, there is a specific game plan to what they're doing. There are teams out there, like I'd say the Falcons, for example. I think for the most part defensively, that's the old Seattle scheme, right? Dan Quinn comes in. They basically just plug the scheme in. They go out and get some players to fit those pass rushers, the corners. But, man, they play that scheme, and they're not going to change for anybody they play. Whereas New England, you're going to turn on the film, and it's going to be, all right, well, no, we're doubling this guy, and we're going to rotate over the top of this guy, and we're going to, so there is a specific game plan to what they do. Now, I'd say the one thing Atlanta has is it's not just about Julio Jones.
Right.
They got two stud running backs, and then they've got a bunch of other great receivers, and Jacob Tammy at tight end, and Matt just spreads it around, so you can't really key on one guy, and yet I know that New England's going to have a plan as to these guys can't beat us, and so we're going to take these guys away.